on the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Tempo Out taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Tempo about to kick it. Get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers offense will have the ball first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked... in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Gibbons. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Temple's offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They went 3 and
What's up? 4147-20226-0202.
Expiration.
9/30/019. Good. All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
All right, so I just want to buy, so, okay, in that case, I'm not going to get her a cheeseburger, because she's not going to eat it.
Okay.
So I'll just do Wednesday of next week, mac and cheese. The following week,
Henry. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be
Okay.
good enough for a first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
Rigatoni or Rigatini?
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Temple hoping to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover run down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play call.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He wants to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Temple lines up quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DB's not. This time you can tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the throw.
Inside the 35. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll keep it on the sneak.
QB sneak. Pickup of 2. First down for the offense.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. He'll pitch it. Headed to the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive. Someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Let's take a minute here to talk a little Memphis. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Got him downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Send the tight end in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw on third. Got it in the middle. It's Harvin. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The play action fake. Flips it out in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Memphis picking up the tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Henry. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Memphis.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's great. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Thanks to grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good.
Sorry.
And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
It doesn't.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Why did he slip it right away?
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Okay, well, why don't you just give me the list for Giants?
Wants to move quickly.
Well, I'll just get it. Okay.
Wants to go up top on first
What do
down.
you want?
Working that left side now. He is going nowhere.
Saying
Stop
what?
at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, well, nice.
Back to
Oh,
throw
he's
time,
definitely-
running short in the half. Got a man. He
Real
works
like
his
he's getting
way
fired.
inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I mean,
Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
well, it's not going to be an ambush if you're sending them performance issue email.
To the air on
I don't
first
think
down.
that's the right move, but
Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry.
like being discreet about it, or like he obviously knows something's up if it's with Jeff.
The location of the throw by the quarterback.
No, I
He's
think
not
that's
making it
wrong.
difficult on his receiver.
You should have
He's putting the
ambushed him.
football out in front, hitting
Well,
his
guess what?
receiver right in the face mask.
Not
and
your
making it
problem.
easy for him.
Just a few seconds remaining here. As
You
they
act
try
like
to
he's
put
even
something
sober
up
right now.
before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Jet sweep to the receiver. Finding open areas. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Tigers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive in their own 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Trying to set the tone with the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Memphis picking up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to
Get
measure
the fuck
it.
down,
First
dude.
down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He's in open space downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success.
Oh, he's got some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down the throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Can't get him to the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the... Oh, they blocked it! That's a live ball!
And that is such a missed opportunity there for the offense. An opportunity to take the lead if they're able to cash in on that field goal. They just couldn't get it done.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Third down play from the gun. Got his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Looking to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
They punt it away on fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Continues to fight for yards. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Okay.
From the gun, the
I
running
was,
back
yeah.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The give to the back. Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
After run, now throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man. It's Gray. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. Looking for room at the 40. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
At the 35, he's loose.
Damn.
Down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th.
Memphis, 12, Temple, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Caught near the sticks. It's Udo. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Brewer. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Might be calling a hot route. Now they'll run it on the toss. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Brewer. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Quick strike complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. They move on top here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Now the play fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged out in the air. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the tight end.
No.
He's got room. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Field goal is good. And they tie the game in the final seconds.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll run play action. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I can play action, opens the whole play.
Down here in overtime and some work to do. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime?
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Gray. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
3rd and long, and they'd love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snags it.
He was in.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. Slams ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Into the end zone.
How do you drop that, dude?
Really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you
Golly.
really got to plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Looking for a touchdown to take the lead in overtime here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Owls! That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun. Makes the grab on the left. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tank.
Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going for it all. Oh,
Let's go. Game over. Yes.
Defensive play in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up